Please, Miriam Olivi, come up on stage. And Miriam, you're not only the general manager of Frigo System, you're especially the founder of Women in Plastics Italy. We haven't known each other until March, I think. Yeah. Before, I think we saw each other in Austria for the first time.
Exactly.
And we're now so happy that you can present your best practice example to us, the initiative. And please go ahead.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much having
Do
you here.
have-
Yes, I have. I think it's that one, actually, yeah. Can you try? Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, everybody. Is this really happening? Wow, we are so thrilled to be on this stage, actually. I'm in the plastics industry since 30 years. This is my case show number 9. I missed one because I was at home with my baby girls. And I've never been surrounded by so many beautiful women. So that's so special and emotional for me, actually. But, well, today I'm not here to talk about my career. There are many women with me on this stage because I'm here to talk about Women in Plastics Italy. I see something is not wrong. I need to go back, back. Yes, not back. No, it's not working. Yeah, well, it's not.
They're doing something in the back. So
Okay.
that's why.
That's the backstage. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So here with me, there are many women that I'm trying to represent in the best way. And I'm here also to unveil something. Because when I read that everything starts at K 2025, I say, well, something started last year when some women, Italian women in the plastics industry, decided to get together, share their experiences, their challenges, and do something powerful for our industry. So, women that would like and still are acting to empower women and to have, let's say, a different role in the industry and in the society. But they do it exactly in this field because they are women that also want to defend plastics. They want to promote transparent and scientifically data information just to encourage the correct and truly sustainable use of these materials. And women that like to reinforce also their human, supportive, professional, institutional, and international networking. Women in the plastics industry, but not only, because our association is welcoming women from any other industry, men, as we think that they are also a very important part of the debate, of the dialogue, and they have to support. And of course, also companies. Companies and business activities are our direct bridges from individuals to organization. How do we do that? Well, we have an army of volunteers in some working teams about communication, event planning, empowering, and mentoring. And we do lots of activities also in education and training. So we start first of all from ourselves. We try to organize courses. This year, for instance, we work on some courses about marketing, about empowerment, leadership. We are soon working on design thinking. And for next year, we are programming something about artificial intelligence. We will discuss about plastics materials and again, leadership and communication. And every month we also give some online webinars. So we always invite some professional and skilled coaches that can help us to be educated in some specific skills we want to arrive, like recycling, HR, new recruiting systems. We talked about geopolitics, pay transparency, LCA, so life cycle assessment, and bioplastics. Lots of arguments that we feel that are important for our ordinary life. In this year of activity, so we are soon celebrating our first birthday, but we have been on the stage at many events, starting from Cirplex, as Kerstin was previously mentioning, Green Plus, where we had the opportunity, thanks to AmaPlus, which is the association for machinery in Italy, to have a booth, our first booth. I've just come back from Lisbon, where I was part of the debate at the Plastic Summit Global event. And we are here on this stage at K 2025. We will be done at the conference of TMP, which is an Italian association for plastic specialists, and then Plast again next year. So finally, it was an amazing year for women in plastics, Italy. And I think we switched from being a very local community and a very dangerous WhatsApp group to a well-organized association, an entity that can take part to many debates and many dialogue, and today is called to the process of this change. We switch from individuals to industrial dialogues and academic activities. We were involved in lots of international events, and these bridges that we launched are something very significant in this case because we were able, as Stephanie was suggesting, to inspire other women. And I'm here very proud on this stage to announce that there are 2 new nations ready to establish association, the example of Women in Plastics Italy. So be ready because in 2026, Women in Plastics will also be in Austria and in Portugal. And we are well deserved. I'd like also to leave you with a message. So together we lead. It's true. We need some visibility, but it's up to us. So starting from tomorrow, just go around in these corridors at your booth or back to your offices and stand up straight. Be proud. Be proud of being women. Be proud of being in the plastics industry. Be humble but determined. Go ahead. And never feel alone. We shall stay together. Let's unite our forces. We are all women in plastics. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, this
Oh
one.
yeah, I have this one. Thank you so much for being with us here.
Thank you,
Spoiled a
Kerstin.
little bit the Austrian part, but Portugal is with us too, so that's wonderful.
Yes.
And I hope many other countries will follow, so we'll stand together and show more self-confidence. I think this is really important. It's, yeah, there's so many topics that we also will talk about it. And I actually threw away my own plan because I wanted to have all
you
three
surprised
women.
me, actually.
Yeah, sorry, but you filled the whole stage. It wasn't difficult
so
for
much
you.
for this
I wanted to have all the
opportunity.
3 best practice women here on stage. So let me now welcome at least 2 of them together, and you stay hopefully with us here. So. Annabelle Crespo and Miriam Lutz, please come on the stage. Thank you. Sorry that I let you at the side. So sorry. We talked about it a little bit different. So Annabelle Crespo has been with WomenInPlastics since 2009, progressing from researcher to head of composites. Then leading the construction and renewable energies group, and since 2021, serving as technical manager and member of the management board. You're an expert in raw material. I mean, we're in the right hall, yeah, and composites. And you coordinated several EU projects already. And you lead a multidisciplinary team of more than 100 people. So really interested and very proud to have you here. Very good to have you here. Please, let's focus on your best practice example. But first, because Miriam also, we have a lot of Miriams today, I'm sorry, yeah? It's 3 out of 7 called Miriam. So we said before, the next plastic babies will all be called Miriam because it's so inspiring. Dear Miriam, you chose our network here a little later because there was a little exchange, but it's very beautiful to have you here. You changed your names just a few weeks ago, so we had a lot of changes, but that's we're flexible, and that shows that we can do everything together. You have been with the company Aburg since 2012, and you lead the product management and overseeing the product portfolios, market-driven development, and you hold a Master of Engineering from Hochschule Fresenius, and you're the one of the co-founders of the Frauen at Aburg Network, so Women at Aburg Network, and we're also very happy to have you here. And now, but we ask Annabelle for her best practice example. Thank you, Annabelle.
Thank you very much. Well, first of all, thank you, the organizers, for being me here in this really inspiring event, and of course, thank you all for being here today with us. As we said, I'm going to present some best practice. Well, I started working in the plastics industry in the late 90s. Fortunately, things have changed a lot for better since then. But it's true that even nowadays, women are underrepresented. We are speaking about key role management. So I think that we all agree that there are 3 pillars that are really important if we want to move forward. First of all, to create role models. Second, to design mentorship that really helps to grow the careers of the women. And third, to ensure fair visibility of women achievements. And based on this, today I'm going to speak about this best practice at WomenInPlastics. WomenInPlastics is a technological center with more than 35 years of experience in the plastic sector. We work together with companies to innovate together through research, innovation, and sustainability-driving solutions. And we want to start speaking about leading by example. When women occupy key roles and take a decision that matters, it opens new expectations for young people, for young women, in order to take advantage of these new opportunities. And at WomenInPlastics, more than 55% of workforce are females, and we are working together at different levels, even at executive committee, being more than the 50% of the executive committee. So this proves that with a proactive recruitment and with internal policy promotion policies and procurements, it is possible to get the gender balance. We are also really proud to say that we are Great Place to Work certified. And this is important for us because it's essential to contribute to the professional and personal life development. So professional development and day-to-day flexibility is what every day we cultivate and is what we are working together to obtain this work and life balance. Without this balance, it's impossible that men and women work together at all the levels. But we are not working on only at leadership at internal level. We also work in internalship externally. This is some examples. For instance, my colleague Eva Bejarano has been appointed the new chair of UN's technical standardization, being the first woman to hold this position. And across of our ecosystem, women at Time Plus serve as chairmen and members of boards in different organizations. This is just an example. And we also promote associations that are working for women leadership and for industry sustainability. Okay, sorry. Sorry, because it's not. I want to move. Okay, that's that one. No, this one. Not really. Sorry. The next one. Okay, sorry. Mentoring. Mentoring, the second pillar. Mentorship matters. A mentorship from experted executive women help build new careers for younger people and help to contribute that confidence in these younger women that are in the industry sector. Again, we have some examples. For example, at Time Plus, we promote and encourage our people to work in different mentorships initiatives. This one is from the University Polytechnical of Valencia, where 3 young students work together with my colleague Iciar in order to develop new programs inside the industry. We are also working in the research night, where La Caixa designed an event in order to promote women in the technical development careers. So they started designing a program to attract young people from higher education in order to these technical careers. And last but not least important, visibility. Projects led by women, which results are innovative, recognized, and also impactful in the society, can also lead on and opens doors for other women to enter in this industry. So we also work in different areas, such as Business Opportunity Fair in the ASEAN Development Bank, or in Marlice, it's a conference working in marine litter, where we work through the woman's representation to show how important it is to be in these different events. In the next slides, we are going to speak about 3 different cases, success stories about innovative products developed through different projects led by women at Time Plus. And it's just an example, but I want to show you these ones. In this one, my colleague Cello works with wine industry byproducts, obtaining a cardboard bile-like product through compounding and extrusion, and obtaining a product that nowadays is even working in the market. In this one, we work with fishing gears to obtain add-value products in the textile industry. This one is also developed through synthesis and through compounding of different materials and chemical recycling. And in the end, it is possible to obtain some textile products to be on the market. And in this one, we are working with beer spent grains as a feedstock unit to obtain PHA-based rigid packaging. All these projects are led by women. All these projects have successful stories, and all these projects has to be visible in order to be an example for more women to join in this area. And to finish, to close, I would like to quote Marie Curie: "One never notices what has been done, one must see what remains to be done." This reflects what we have seen today. Real progress has been made, but it's true that real challenges are in front of us. So let's work together in order to create this plastic industry where innovation, sustainability, and equality grow together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much, Annabelle. You stay with us on the stage and you pass on the microphone to Miriam Lutz. Thank you. You ready? Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Women in Plastics, what a fantastic platform. That was what I honestly thought when I was invited to participate. What a brilliant idea to give women the possibility to make their achievements visible. But then my second thought was, isn't it unbelievable that this is still necessary? When I first started to talk about women empowerment at work, to my friends working in health sector, and to my family, they could hardly believe me what I was telling them. In my third thought was best practice, me. What could I possibly share? Are we doing? What am I doing as an individual? And what are we doing as a company to make women visible? Or in other words, and this is what really drives me, what are we doing to empower women, to help them to recognize their own potential, and to provide role models who inspire and encourage? This shows to me that this work is never really finished. It's a constant process of reminding ourselves of our strengths, celebrating what we've achieved, and recognizing what we do every day to make plastics more diverse. That's why I'm happy to be here today, to give you a little insight into what we are doing at Aarburg for Women in Plastics. And who knows? Okay. Yeah, thank you. And who knows, maybe you leave today with a few new ideas, or at least a little smile. Before I talk about women in Frauen at Aarburg, I'd like to tell you something about myself. My name is Miriam Lutz, and I'm 33 years old. I'm married, and I've been working with Aarburg since 13 years. I've had the opportunity to grow within the company, taking on a variety of roles and challenges. My career began in the dual system, in the German dual system, where I completed my my Bachelor of Engineering together with Aarburg. A semester abroad in Mexico made me improve my Spanish, but also made me learn about my appreciation of spicy food, and also gave me a little insight into injection molding world abroad. After that, together with 3 colleagues, I helped to establish technical sales department at Aarburg. For almost 2 years now, I'm leading the product management department at Aarburg. And of course, my journey hasn't always been straightforward. There were moments when people explained me injection molding machines, comparing it with kitchen appliances, just until they tried some of my experiments. And at business dinners, when everybody was talking about technical solutions, stock markets, about the last machine they sold, or football, I sometimes received compliments about my blazer, or they asked me about my family. And yes, there was a lot of meetings where I was looking around, and it was not like that today. I was the only woman sitting there. My motto is fall down, get up, fix your crown, and carry on. And in every one of those moments, I just thought, it is what it is. But at some point, I decided that this can be the way forward. I went to my boss and I said, I need to work on my perception. I want to be more visible. Maybe I wasn't invisible, but it felt like it. Why am I telling you about that? Because this is what brought me together with other women facing similar challenges and what led to our network, Women at Aarburg, Frauen at Aarburg, we call it. It all started with a simple suggestion from my boss to me and another colleague. He asked, why don't you start a women network at our company? And we immediately said yes. Yes, because this was the way to empower women, to create role models, and to actively shape our own environment. In the beginning, our network was small. It was just the six of us who are still part of the organization committee, organizing everything around our network. We began meeting online, and I remember it vividly. It was during COVID-19 pandemic. We got to know each other, 6 different stories, 6 unique paths. But we all shared the one goal, strengthening the role of women within our company. And now, 5 years later, I can tell you that I found friends, women who share my values and are willing to make a difference. When we first started, we had to ask ourselves, does it actually mean to network, to build a network? And we didn't even realize that in that moment we already were networking. We learned that networking can take many forms. Some say that women network with empathy, while men tend to use strategy. So we decided to combine both. We developed a clear strategy to bring our network to life. From the very beginning, it was clear to us that we wanted to create a platform for women where they could find role models, make new contacts, and above all, become more visible, or maybe simply realize that they are already visible. Our network is built on a foundation of shared values and ideas that guide everything we do and shape the impact we want to have. Empowerment is the center of our mission. We believe in giving women the confidence and the opportunities they need to take charge of their careers and to realize their full potential. Involvement means that every voice matters. We encourage active participation, open dialogue, and collaboration. Our network lives because everyone brings their unique perspective on the table. We are also committed to driving a cultural role change. We want to challenge outdated stereotypes and create a culture where diversity and inclusion are not only buzzwords but are lived realities. Education and awareness are essential pillars of our work as well. We offer workshops, we do mentoring, and it's important to talk about the points. And last but not least, we ask for better working conditions to have an environment where flexibility, respect, and equal opportunities are the norm and not the exception. Once we were confident that our network stood on a solid foundation, we decided it was time to take the next step, to involve Aarburg as a company. We wanted to approach this from the top down, starting with our 2 female shareholders and seek their support for our initiative. And what can I say? The support was right there from the beginning. Our shareholders not only welcomed the idea, but they actively encouraged us to move forward. From the very beginning, it was important to us that no one would be excluded. We are a network organized by women, for women, but open for all employees and genders. Diversity has always been a core value for us. Today, our network lives from many different elements. Our Teams channel has grown to over 200 registered members, a number that still amazes us. We organize simple afterworks where we meet in a relaxed, informal atmosphere. These events give us a chance to connect, to share experiences and build new relationships every time. But we also host larger networking events, where we dive deeper into topics like networking itself, cultural role change, and diversity. Thank you. At our most recent event, we invited inspiring role models. By the way, this is the picture you can see there, from other companies in our area, and then from our advisory board, women who were willing to talk about their own experiences, about their own journeys, inspiring for all of us. And what already has become a tradition is the yearly movie night organized on World Women's Day. And by the way, this was the first event organized officially by us 3 years ago, and we were showing the inspiring movie Hidden Figures. Last but not least, starting from the very beginning, girls still going to school, we are involving ourselves in Girls' Day that are organized, and recently we participated on a journey organized by WDMA, welcoming 12 young students doing exactly what we wanted to, showing role models and empower young women on their way. And let me close with a message that is really important to me. Networks are more than just groups, but powerful communities. We support, we inspire, and empower each other. Through networks, we find role models who show us what is possible, who encourage us to dream bigger and to go further. They show that success has many faces and that everyone, regardless of gender, background, or position, can contribute to positive change. So let's continue to build these bridges, to lift each other up, and to make our achievements visible. That's why our hashtag is more than just a motto, it's our mission, stronger together.
So great to see that you're really having a mission, showing the potential and visibility, as you said. That was very interesting that you really went to your boss and said, we need to be more visible. Thank you for this inspiration. Thank you very much. And because of the time that is already quite fast, went fast forward, I would say we start with the panel discussion.